Guys, good morning. VeremontDerek here. Stop, don't go anywhere. Press that subscribe, press that bell so you can be notified whenever I put out a video. It's cool, it's that simple. Love you guys. I appreciate all the instantaneous comments and response from me putting a video out. Back at the beach today. I'm at Indian Rocks Beach today. Love you guys. See you in a little bit. Look how pretty that bird is. Spectacular. So yeah, I just put a full battery into the GoPro 7 Black and it just said I don't have any battery at all. So don't really care much for the 7 Blacks. They don't have any battery life at all. Really sucks. I think I might just leave the camera on for a minute. What do you guys think? This is obviously it's a pretty fishy beach. There's skipjack. I can't wait till you guys really see some viral stuff that I see. This is pretty cool when you're in a pile of fish, right? Till you get pounded by one. It's loud on the surface. It's a 15. I hear some grunting to it. It's 13. I heard some grunts. You should 12, 13 with a grunt. Guys, you should smell the water. The smell is fishy. Not sure why it changed. I'm gonna look before I dump it out. Because it's deeper. It's pretty loud, so I'm gonna go with a bottle cap. Because of how loud it was and as deep as it is. That's my first target for the day. I got the Corona. Guys, I went ahead and put that Mary on a necklace and wore it last night. I can't wear anything during sleep, but I took her off and then prayed, and I just thanked Mary for my nice night's sleep and for my ride in today. Right here today, I mean. Not sure why that came out, but I did just see a stingray, guys. I did just see a stingray. So I'm assuming the stingray mating season's coming up, which it does always come up this time. And I don't know how tired I'm going to be having to shuffle my feet, I tell you what. It's definitely a totally different Totally different muscle. Guys, I drone just flew past me, and it has a sound like, of course, you know when a drone passes you. And he was actually harassing the birds. And then I just had a thought, like, you're definitely not expecting a bird to fly into your drone and crash your drone, but I'm sure that that could happen easily. Maybe I do need insurance on my drone. We'll have to see. Good sound. Not too good, apparently. And a dolphin goes through the picture. How cool is that? Holy moly. Here's a solid 30. Quarter. And if it's a ring, I stay. It's 29, so it's most likely a quarter. First sound of any life at all, really, other than those pieces of can slaw. Quarter. Guys, beach number 2. So 17 through 21. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. If that narrowed it down for you. I'm going with a sinker, maybe a tungsten ring, or a Lincoln. Stinking Lincoln. Whoa, it's a hot one, let me tell you. This is like my 4th beach. Guys, the beaches have been picked over like hardcore. Wow, look at me sweat. The beaches have been picked over hardcore. This is my 4th, probably my 4th beach. I'm just popping in, popping out, popping in, popping out. The sandbars have covered like all the channels, so it's sanded in so bad. Like, I'm just, you know, running and gunning. If I find something that looks like a hole, I'm gonna hunt it. I'm at the main beach, Madeira, right now, so let's give that a try. 29 to 31. Most likely a quarter. We'll take it. Just got here, white sand on the way out to the water. Quarter. First quarter here at this beach. I was just thinking about moving. Quarter. Pretty dull day. Guys, what a wreck I am if I hear some sort of sappy country song on the beach and I become emotional. I really I want somebody to love so bad. It's so sad. I'm so sad. It's just sad. Like, a country song on the beach makes me emotional. You know, it's like I think about all the women in my past. I'm like, what did I do wrong? I kind of know what I did wrong. You know, I loved the wrong person, I guess, and then didn't love the right person, so I don't know. I'm sad. I don't know. The one girl that I love couldn't just be with me. She had to have a whole bunch of boyfriends. I must have been recording that whole time. I don't know what this is. It was an 18. Looks like some sort of like octopus or something. I don't know. It's gonna be some sort of jewelry. It's got bling on it. On the white sand. Would you believe that? Here's a 30. And it's funny because it's amongst all this trash, guys. So this beach right here is where I used to go, like if I had the Garrett AT Pro. There's so much so many bottle caps that I used to just dig all the bottle caps. And I would just dig every bottle cap because there's gold in the bottle caps. Gold in the bottle caps. Hey guys, so I was literally 25 feet from the truck on the way out, completely defeated today. The beaches are just horrible, picked clean, sand everywhere, just bad conditions for hunting. And I noticed a young lady waving her hand at me, and of course I'm going to stop. I'm a guy. I see a young lady waving her hand, and I went over and she said, did I find any rings today? And I was like, no. Why, did you lose one? And she said, yeah, well, her friend lost one the day before. And I said, well, she could, you know, could she show me where it was? And Kenna, the young lady, she stood up and walked me over to the beach and showed me what she was doing, where she was, and where she thinks she lost it. Well, I could have put the coil down where she thought she lost it, but I went probably 15 yards further south and then just started the grid pattern 15 yards further south so that I wouldn't miss it. Got exactly to where she said she lost it, and it was a 22 solid. Pennies are never 22 solid. Pennies are 21. silver is in the 22, 23, 24, all the way up to 32 range, solid. You'll know kind of silver's generally 26, 27 on the Equinox, but it ranges all the way from 10 to 33. So solid 22. I knew this was her ring. Dug it up. Sure enough, I found a ring exactly where she said she lost it. And this is me just going back to return it and then do the return. So I love you guys. I'm going to do the wrap up with just a couple pictures. This is the wrap up. Enjoy this reunion of this ring and me meeting these nice young ladies. Love you guys. Have a good day. Guys, so can you see me? This young lady lost her ring, and her friend like stopped me on the way out, and her friend's like, hey, my friend lost her ring. And her friend was the one that stopped me, and then she came out and showed me where she lost it. So hopefully they're still out at the pool. It looks like they still might be out at the pool. Maybe I'll get a thumbnail from them. So is there a massive reward?
Did you find it? No, you did not. Really? Let's see.
You didn't even describe it to me, so you described the ring that I just found to me first.
It has 3 stars.
No way! So I'm a YouTuber, guys, so all I want in exchange is an interview, just like an interview, all your smiles and the high fives that you're about to give me for finding your ring. So this is what I do for a living, guys, so you just happen to ask the right person, right? So
that is literally the ring.
Oh my
God. How long did it take you?
well, you just saw, you left me there. I started I gridded it off probably 15 minutes.
Yeah. That's so cool. Was it in like the spot I told you? That is so cool.
Right up on the beach. I'm assuming that's your ring, being that there's a ring right there.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let me go grab my business card, and I'm gonna grab my phone too, so it's a better landscape video anyway than the GoPro. But look at the smile on her face. Look, it's right here. I'm not giving it back until I give her my business card.
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys. Guys, so the battery ran out on the camera, so I wasn't able to catch the recovery, but a young lady stopped me and asked me for a recovery. Her friend asked me, actually stopped me and said, could I find this ring? I'm actually gonna come inside, or you guys can come outside. Could somebody open the gate for me? So I'm gonna turn you around. So there she is.
Hello.
Big smile on her face. So here's my business card.
Thank you.
It's actually my YouTube channel.
Okay.
You can pull it off.
Thank you
I'm
so much.
assuming that's it. You guys described it as three stars with a diamond. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's your name?
Subscribe. Kenna, Jaden,
Tori.
Christy. So guys, if you ever lose a ring or something, know that there's somebody like me who can just go find it. In the sand, what happens in the sand, you describe the spot that you lost it in the sand, it sank right there.
Really?
Instantly, it stays right there. A lot of times if it's rougher surf, it'll roll to the bottom, and then that's it. So my area was like 3 feet by 20 feet. And then I just started further up. It was exactly where you described it.
Really?
I just went up a little bit further just so that I could make sure that I covered it on the way back to where you described it. So that's how easy it was. And
That's really cool.
yeah, yeah. So this is what I pretty much do for a living. I'm an ex-pro athlete. I played pro highlight here in Florida for 7 years, and then I owned a whole bunch of donut shops. And now I'm developing a YouTube channel so I could do this for the rest of my life, right? So yeah, and anybody wants to do YouTube, look me up. hit me up, ask me how, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing with my channel already, and it's just through hard work. Same thing that made me a pro athlete, same thing that made me an entrepreneur. Is just like, you have to get up to go to school in the morning, and say you got to get up at 6 to be to school by 8, but you don't have to get up at 4. That's your decision to get up at 4, eat right, meditate, and then study the things that you want to do before you turn 18 or whatever, and then you go to college studying whatever you want to study instead of having to study something to be something, right? So your choice to be educated in whatever you want to do, you know, so it's up to you to get up early and then be successful, not whoever, your mom, whoever. It's up to you to get out of bed in the morning.